Hi, it's Don with ProMaster Home Repair. Today's video is going to teach you how to wire your own home for a home network. Now, we get that call from time to time here at ProMaster because folks are scared of the subcontractors that some of the cable companies hire to install these things in their home, and they leave a lot of damage that folks like us have to go behind and fix. Or they've ended up calling a data cabling company and they're not really suited to the small residential market. So you can either call a company like ours or you can do it yourself. I'm going to show you that next. But first, I'm going to show you a few tools you're going to need. We'll give you some tips and tricks, and then I hope it's something you'll be brave enough to tackle on your own. You ready to get started? Okay, to wire a home network, you're going to need some wire. You can either use this cabling here, it's called Cat 5, or something called Cat 6. It's just this gray 4-conductor wire. The only difference is Cat 6 can carry more data bandwidth. Okay? In order to work with the cable, you're going to need a few things. First, you're going to need a really sharp utility knife. Second, I always like to use a nice pair of shears. Third, you're going to need a network end crimping tool. And fourth, and this is key, pick yourself up these little testers. This is going to help you ensure that you wired the wire correctly. And believe me, you're going to make some mistakes from time to time. It's going to be hard to troubleshoot, and this little guy helps you out a lot.
Alright, so I got my short example Cat 5 cable here. First thing you want to do is cut off about 2 inches of the sheathing. So let's go ahead and cut around in a circle, bend it, pull the plastic right off. Somewhere in here you got a little fabric wire. Just go ahead and snip that off too. Then you want to untwist all of these. There's 4 pairs. There's a green, a white green, orange, white, brown, blue, white, blue. So I'll untwist these in fast motion so you don't have to see me do it. Alright, now that you got them all sorted, you want to order them from left to right in this order. You want white, orange, white, green, blue, solid blue, white blue, solid green, white brown, and brown. That's the order you're going to need it in, and then straighten it out in that order. Alright, once you got them straightened out and ordered, you're going to go ahead and cut off about 1/4 of an inch to an inch. Just cut it in a nice straight line. And then grab your connector, put it clip side down. And then you want to work these in here nice and gently. If you force it, you might be in trouble. Alright, so there we go. It's in there. Give it a quick look. Looks like we're good. So I'll go ahead and put it in a little crimper here. Just put it in. Crimp away. That side. Alright, now to make the jack where it's going to go into the wall, you want to follow the B convention. There's a code pattern on the side. You'll be able to figure it out. They kind of vary from jack to jack. So I went ahead and removed the sheathing already. You place it in here and use a tool or a screwdriver. These tools are really nice. Don't cause any damage, to help you push it deep down in there to make sure you get a connection. So just go ahead and follow the color pattern that's given. I like to, put the first couple in there. That way you don't lose it and drop it and they all fall out. Alright, so you got them all in there. Then you take the cap, place the cap on. That's what causes your electrical connection. And go ahead, grab the excess on the sides, and just give them a cut. And push it down, wrap this on electrical tape, and plug it in the wall.
Okay, a couple of tips while you're running your wire. Now, here we have an unfinished wall kind of as an example. if you're going to drill some holes to run the wire through, make sure you do it in the center, so when drywall is finished on here, the screws don't end up hitting your network lines, just like you would do for running electrical line. Speaking of electrical line, you want to keep these things as far away from the electrical line as possible, at least a couple feet in my opinion. And if you do have to get near an electrical line, make sure you run your wire at a right angle to the electrical line. That's going to minimize interference. All right, you've wired up the wire ends like we showed you. You've got your panel built. You've got everything plugged into your switch, your modem, and your router. You've got all the wires run throughout the walls, or maybe down in the drop ceiling, or in your basement joists, or in some cases in your HVAC plenums. Wherever you can go that's safe to get the wire to where you need to go. And then on the other end, you've got your jacks wired up, and they're all finished off with a nice faceplate. Now comes the fun part, and that's plugging it in and seeing if we can surf the internet. And of course, we might want to go to one of our favorite sites, and that would be mastermylist.com. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Again, if you have any questions and you're in the Cincinnati area, give us a call, 724-0539. We'd love to be your friend on Facebook, keyword ProMaster Craftsman. And of course, you can always learn about this subject and a whole bunch of other home repair and remodeling tasks at mastermylist.com. Thanks for watching. Happy remodeling.